On to the next project. I got a went to the auction last weekend, picked up this 81 Ford Courier. It's got 135,000 on it, so not too bad. Kind of comparable to the little Dodge I just sold, and I already cleaned up the engine bay a little bit. I got to get in there and scrub it with a brush to get her cleaned up a little. And I'm gonna pull the valve cover off, clean that up, and probably repaint this black along here. Kind of looks rough, but it's blue underneath. But you can go with the black. It's got a little bit of rust. Looks like this fender's starting to bubble. And down here in the cab corners, it's got a little bit, but they sell those aftermarket. So came with a bunch of spares, so I'm gonna get these tires pulled off these wheels, get them powder coated white. I'm gonna repaint the thing the same color blue, and do all the body work myself. I'm gonna give it a shot. Not a big fan of the bodywork, so I'm gonna have to give it a try. It's got a lot of little rust spots I'll have to figure out, but yeah, shouldn't be too bad. Bondo fixes everything. Paint's peeling off pretty good, but yeah, it's not too bad. Got a new fender on it. I don't know why they didn't at least put a primer coat on it, but that's all coming off. I'm gonna strip it down, not to the frame, but you know, I'll take the fenders off and maybe the doors. It depends how much work I have. Spots like these, and take the whole front grille and bumper and all that stuff off. But the crown jewel of this thing, the interior, it's been redone. So seat's been recovered, door cards are okay. Got to replace these little cups, but nobody makes them aftermarket, so I'm gonna have to find something at a wrecking yard or whatever. But dash pad, it's pretty rough, but they make covers for those, just a plastic ABS cover. That's all I could find for it. So I'm gonna, I don't know, I might pull it off and try to fix it somehow with some kind of spray foam, get it smooth, and then reupholster it, or I don't know, I'll figure something out. But headliner has been redone, all new. Needs a cover for the little dome light, but other than that, thing runs awesome, drives awesome, brakes awesome. Cruised at home 70 miles an hour, didn't have an issue. So be a good candidate for a winter project. And I got lowering blocks for the rear. I'm just going to lower it a couple inches, just enough to make people kind of go, there's something different about that, but not enough to make it ride harsh. So it's gonna ride smooth and look smooth. I'm gonna powder coat the wheels white, like I said, the same baby blue, and probably restore the grille back to stock, which was silver around the headlights, black in the middle. Get that bumper cleaned up. Probably won't paint that. I'll just scrub it up with some chrome polish, and that's about it. Not going to touch the inside of the bed, because I'll have that bed lined. Like this guy here, the handle, it's all messed up. So I'll look for aftermarket. If nobody has them, then that's alright. In this back bumper, still not sure if I'm keeping this. Big heavy duty, but I don't know. And what else? I think that's about it. I'll get the bed lined, so I don't have to mess with that. And this thing, it's got a McCullum Ford emblem on it. which is in Spokane, right across the border. So it's been in this area its whole life, and hoping it won't leave if I decide to sell it in the spring. But who knows, I might fall in love with it. So, but my son's coming over this weekend. We're going to pull the bed off, clean up the frame, wire wheel everything, get that from the cab back cleaned up and painted, and get the lowering blocks put on, and then send those wheels out and start doing body work. Start ordering body parts, I guess. That front fender, if I can find one cheap enough, then I'll replace that. Gotta order the cab corners and find a welder somewhere. But other than that, yeah, that's the new project. So I'll do some updates on that as we go and go from there. Have a good one.